I can't run from myself.
I was like, who is that? Yo, pull up a bit. Ooh, you know we ain't touched on this topic yet. Ain't touched on it yet.
He said, are we willing to go there?
Hey, this is the scenic route where we shoot the breeze with ease because
Taking your time is a luxury.
yeah, I love that.
What's good, man? How are you feeling today? Check the temperature. How's your day today?
I'm feeling pretty good, dude. I slept good. I had to get up super early today, but I feel really good. Like, I felt accomplished.
Nice.
I felt productive. All the above. And it was nice out this morning. It was you know.
When you
get
drove
up
this
before,
morning. Yeah.
it's like super, super hot and everything like that.
Still a little water in the air.
Yeah, a little
Early
dew.
in the morning, a little dew.
Little dew.
I didn't find out what dew was until at least 2021. Mountain Dew. I was always like, why is it called that? And then I was like, oh, there's like morning dew. It's like misty, refreshing.
Dew.
Awesome.
Yes. Well, how about yourself, sir?
I'm feeling good today,
Young
man.
king,
Worked out.
effervescent king.
Iridescent Kingatron. I'm sorry.
That's something that we've started to within
We did it
our.
as a joke. We were making fun of somebody
Yes.
first.
And then we were making fun of that guy as this Grand Rising Queen.
Grand
da-da-da.
Rising King.
But then
What's
you
good
know,
with
but
you,
then we
King?
say it now in the term of endearments and like
Yeah,
you know,
and you got to come up with new adjectives. for the
yeah,
king,
you know what I'm saying, trying to empower somebody you're saying what's up to is like you know we're just like
Intelligent,
hey, and funny and it's funny
amazing,
too, and it's just like it's cool. It's a new greeting.
Words
we've
are
been doing.
powerful. Ooh, that's something I want to bring up.
Words are powerful.
Words are so powerful. There's a study of rice. I feel like if I've said this before, tell me. But they take rice and put it in water and put it inside two jars. Over one jar they write love. Over the other jar they write hate. And they talk to the jar every morning that says love. Hey, you're beautiful. You're amazing. You're so full of possibilities. Imagine, things are limitless. Whatever. Then they talk to the one that says hate. Talk to it badly, saying negative things. You're ugly. You're never going to be anything. Blah blah blah. Over time, like some it's week, some cases it's a week, some cases a month. The hate jar turns red.
Yeah.
And the other one stays clear water.
You're talking
and
about what?
Rice that was put in the
Rice?
jar.
Oh, that's crazy because I saw one that was fruit.
Yeah.
I saw one that was fruit and it turned all rotted and stuff
Words
like that.
are powerful,
The
man.
other one was able to sustain.
That's why I call it spelling.
It is, yes, because it's like people, and I didn't realize that for a long time. You know, we're songwriters, so we're good with words. We know words, but when you really start breaking down what it really is, like even when you're a baby and you say, you know, mama or dada, like you're saying that's what you want, and then you get people's attention, and then it makes things move.
Yeah.
I always say, like, when you move, the universe moves, but it's also, like you said, words are in the power of the tongue. So if you speak it, it will be, it can be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You make
and
it
if
possible.
you don't speak, or if you speak negatively, that
And
can
you-
be
and
also.
that also, yes.
Like when I talk to people about anything in life and they're constantly like, yeah, but if I do this, it's going to turn out like this. I'm like, well, yeah, if you say that it's going to turn out like that, it probably will. You have that energy towards it before you even begin.
You know what I'm saying? So it definitely will make a difference, you know what I'm saying? And not just to other people, but to yourself too, like how you talk to yourself. Because some people always like think it's always about everybody else. You know what I mean? But how you look at yourself in the mirror and say the things to yourself.
You want to get some things off our chest a little bit here?
Yeah, dude. Let's get some shit off our chest.
So this is a segment we do that's about mental health and actual physical health. So there's something I want to get off my chest. Or no, I want to ask you.
Okay.
Pet peeve. Number one pet peeve, your interaction with a woman. Okay. The biggest turn off or like pet peeve is like, I can't stand when someone does that.
stand a complainer. I don't like when people just complain about everything
little that's going on. There's got to be something.
I'm like, come on, like make do right now.
Right,
we good. Not that
right.
we're like, I'm encouraging people to settle or nothing like that. It's just literally just on some like, and cool, speak your mind, but There's a difference between being that and then like being too entitled and like just complaining about everything, just not finding the good in anything.
Right.
That's a pet peeve of mine for sure. What about you?
I'm trying to think. I asked the question without a prepared answer here.
Yeah.
Biggest pet peeve. I think when people don't know how to communicate, that would probably be like the most annoying, I think, situation I've been in where it's like, and because I respect everybody's feelings, but I can't do anything about the feelings if I don't know what they are. All
right, but what part of the not being good at communicating is a pet peeve? Give an example of a pet peeve moment.
Hey, is anything bothering you? Hey, is anything bothering you?
And I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Or anything that's
like
clearly not
fine.
what's going on.
And I wonder sometimes why we go with the just I'm fine. Just say you're not fine, and maybe we talk about it later.
But that leaves it open. If you say, are you talking about just in general, like anybody you run into?
In general, girl, but whatever. Yeah. You know?
And you say, hey, how you doing? And someone says, oh, I'm fine, but they're really not fine?
I guess I'm really talking about, somebody that you really, really care about.
Okay.
Because, some people say I'm fine, you don't really worry about it.
You don't want to know, really. Because if it's actually, man, today
he said, actually, man, I got something to do, man. He said, man, I'd love to see you and talk to you, chat it up with you, man, but,
He said, I'm actually not fine.
When people look at their fake watch.
He said, dude, I got it.
He said, I got it. You can't do that no more. Now you pull out the phone and you be like,
right.
Do you feel a type of way when people pick up their phone around you? Like when they're like, do you feel like people are like checking to leave or something, or like they're bored talking to you?
If it's like a date or something that I'm,
don't
don't be on the phone.
You just want to be present.
Unless you're trying to show me a video. Hey, we bring up something funny. Actually, let me show you the video. You can like.
Yeah.
But I'd like to, while we can.
Have you ever seen anybody? I want to tell a story about. Excuse me. Excuse me. If you guys can just hear it over here, you're gonna hear it. Yeah.
It sounded like machinery moving.
Sometimes you just gotta embrace it.
Excuse me.
One time, I'm on a nice little
date,
little rendezvous, and somebody was like, "Hey, we're like, oh, we'll just Google it." Then we open up the Google, and it said, "How old is INJ?" in the Google.
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
Somebody was Googling that. Like, I was like. Hey. And I pretended like I didn't see it. I just let it be, but I kept it. Sometimes you gotta say everything about everything.
So I gotta say now, very, very similar story.
Yeah.
Using the phone, she was showing me a picture, slid one thing to the right, super fly Google photo. I in the hair like this, I was like.
Did you say anything?
No, I did not say anything.
Yeah, you just keep it moving.
But they saw that I saw it too, you know what I mean?
They were like,
and I was just like, all right, you know what I mean? Get the phone back, but definitely was like, man,
on everything though, you gotta be smooth if that does happen to you, because it's happened to me.
Yeah,
not in that way, but like let's say it was on somebody else's profile, probably shouldn't have been on, and then you open your phone when it's on that. Then you know what I'm saying, or the search. When you go to search or something, and then people's showing up.
How many times have you tried to show somebody?
First off, don't be looking over my damn shoulder. I got the privacy screen on my shit.
Smart man.
Yeah,
I got one. I don't think mine's strong enough. I need a denser, denser screen,
more opaque.
What is the? How do you measure that? What is it called?
Opaqueness.
Opaqueness. Opaque or opaque?
Opaque with the A.
Opaqueness.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how you see it. It's the measurement of how transparent an item is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to go right into our segment presented by Monster. They have good energy.
Good energy. Always got to keep that good energy. Something that you could do. We were talking about last time is the breath work.
Breath work. Yes. So good. I love breath work.
Your breath in your lungs. That's a life source. It's the life source. Being able to breathe oxygen is such a blessing and such like a thing we take for granted, because oxygen is a gas. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And
very
that's
essential
like
gas.
carbon, and we breathe out carbon dioxide. And the reason why I'm bringing all this up is because I got to see how beneficial breathing oxygen is and the lack of what happens to you as we climb the mountains, the Rainbow Mountains and of Peru.
Peru episode.
Hey, shout out to Peru.
If you guys don't know Peru, you've seen Emperor's New Groove. That's where the place is based off. I'm not saying that's all that they're known for, but for us people who aren't as well versed,
it's a wonder of the world. It's Machu Picchu.
Yeah,
that
Machu
is something
Picchu,
they
Machu
definitely
Picchu.
known for. Machu Picchu. But we climbed the Rainbow Mountains.
But let's talk about Machu Picchu real quick.
Okay.
They discovered that in the 1400s.
Yeah, they discovered it.
Not when it was made. They discovered it in the 1400s and still don't know how it got
First
there.
of all, it's up there in the Andes. The Andes are the main mountain range in South America. It's
we were on
huge.
those buses driving over roads that were this big, turning the corners. Literally, part of the bus is off of. I'm not joking.
Like,
part of the bus
whipping
is,
it.
Yeah,
too.
he is. Yeah. And they're going about 15 miles an hour.
First of all, that whole trip to get there, to get to
nuts.
Machu Picchu,
It was a 3-hour trip.
We woke up early in the morning. Then
about 3-4.
And I already felt some type of way when we got there. First, we
just
took
landing
a plane.
there.
We took a plane from Lima to Cusco. Then we were in Cusco.
Just landing
there. We stayed in a little Airbnb, a little hotel Airbnb. It was kind of tight.
Hurting, man.
And then you just start to. You already notice like, man, it's kind of hard to breathe. But I'm in my head. I'm not. I'm trying to almost lie to myself to say it ain't nothing different.
I'm strong.
Then either we go to sleep or whatever, and then
wait, we went for a run though to get some food. Remember that night?
Yeah, we went to go get pizza or something, and then we were trying to.
And on the walk back.
And plus, like I said, we're in the mountains, so you walk down, you have to walk back up.
Yeah,
and that was a tough walk,
yeah,
but I didn't think nothing too much of it. And then we took like a shuttle. They took us through, then they dropped us off, and we caught a train. Then we got on the train, and then they dropped us off to where you get on these buses, and then the buses like take you up all to the very top, and then from there.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. That was 14,000 feet, I think, above sea level.
Yeah,
14,000.
It was pretty up there. Hold on, let me see.
14,000 feet above sea level. That was wild. But yeah,
Machu Picchu is 7,972. Feet above sea level.
I was way off.
Okay. No, because you're thinking about the other. Because the other 16. The other one is 16. So Machu Picchu is already 8,000 feet above sea level, which is crazy. Beautiful, by the way.
Amazing.
It was super.
I like the humanity of it all. Yeah. And what is it called when nobody's getting paid? Everybody's doing their part. That's called a what?
I don't know. It was just community, I guess.
Community, but I think there's a specific word for a society that lives like that, a civilization that is just everybody's just giving. Cooking. There's no pay system, money, right?
Yeah.
Would that be considered a capitalist society?
No, that we live in a capitalist society.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where everything's paid for, that would be capitalism. Right?
Yeah, right.
So is it communism when everybody's just doing their part?
No, not communism. We don't support communism. No, I'm just kidding. Get all serious. We got Russian spies fucking trying to hit up the pod. Drop a ninja in the chat if you're a Russian spy.
A Russian spy, dude. Sorry, I was wrong. It's something though. Okay. Anyways, I liked that. I liked that aspect of it. Yeah. There was like a chief. There was like a prophet or a spiritual person, and those were the two of the most revered people in that society. And they kind of ran stuff, and it was just wild how you saw their attempts at life before. Like there was bedrooms that were underground. Yeah. And they realized, when it rains, these bedrooms flood up. And that's just like, hey, we thought this could work. It don't work. Now we adjust. Yeah. And so that was really cool just to see the evolution of humanity and how we all have houses now with, the top is always triangular so the water falls down and it doesn't flood up. It's just interesting. Yeah. Very, very cool educational trip.
It was super cool because
Cusco. Fucking hate sparkling water, man, but it's just a better option.
They have it here as the common good versus individualism. I like even putting it in that, the common good.
Common good.
Yeah.
I like that for a title or something too.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, no, that and just the way they built it and everything like that, just technology and everything. But I was gonna go to the Rainbow Mountain where Man, and it's a rainbow mountain because of the minerals that are coming from all the different directions that make up that mountain range. The plates in the earth just kind of, and the minerals that mix in together just give it this rainbow looking perspective. It's just really cool. But up there,
3-hour drive on the bus, van.
Yeah.
Then we get there. Then there's
two. He said, 2 hours smooth, 1 hour.
Yeah,
rough.
that's how he explained it for us. 2 hours. He did say 1 hour.
1 hour.
We're like, what's this mean, man?
And then you don't think much because he said 2 in the one, so you think, oh well, 1 is less than 2. So, but that 1 is what. Why we both?
You can't even sleep because your head's gonna bust from the dang.
Right.
On the dang glass.
Yeah.
But so you get up there.
Hey, we're just going through the mountains, just going through.
Bunch of horses.
Yep, you get to the top, horses, fucking
Were those
ice caps on the mountains.
Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I want to frame that photo.
It was beautiful. Yeah, you got a really cool picture.
Some cool pictures, man.
Yeah.
But the scariest part.
We're gonna put it on there too.
Yeah, the photos. But the scariest part was, I think, well, there's 2 scary parts. But the first scary part is these horses, as beautiful and majestic as they were, look like they've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And that they weren't maybe getting all the nutrients.
They was working with what they got. They're doing the best with what they got.
You know what I'm saying? But it just looked a little loose. And I'm like, can this carry me? Can this thing? And they were like, yeah, okay, boom. Yeah. And I had to, she had to be about 13, barefoot, running, up and down the mountain.
I was going to mention the people.
The people,
there's a whole community and culture that
they're
lives in
fine.
That live in the mountains like that,
and
they're
strong.
They're already adapted and evolved to where they breathe like it's just,
and they're running,
normal.
guys,
and
it's cold.
Like he said, almost like they just got like little flip flops, like man-made flip flops.
Yeah,
everybody get a pair, pass it
and if
around.
you don't got a pair, I saw
people that barefoot, like, and they just running, getting it in, and helping you ride this horse. And there's some people who get to, you can choose to walk or not, but I'm just telling you, like, you could take 5 steps and you start breathing really hard. So,
and we were on the edge going up to the mountain that we had to climb on, already walking up on the horse.
Yeah.
The road was like this big, and mine was like on the edge. I'm talking about fall flat right here. You would die if you fell. And my horse, I'm serious, bro. Everybody thought I was playing.
Trevor's horse was like,
it was, bro, my horse started being like, he started like bucking his legs, and I was like, hey.
And we're big guys, so I see Trevor, his legs.
I was like, and I told the girl, I was like, please let me walk. She's like, no, please. Like she was gonna get in trouble if I was like, it's okay, I'm just gonna walk. She's like, no, please. And then she grabs one of the guys that was coming back down the hill, like help me with the horse, and he knew what was wrong. It was like something wrong with the front. He like loosened it up, and then the horse was cool. But guys, it was like a solid 5 minutes. It kept trying to throw me off of
the side,
throw me off of its back, and I would have been gone.
Yeah. And then, like you said. So then I'm thinking, cool, we get a little horse ride. By the time we get there, we'll be able to take a nice little picture. No. They drop you off at another bottom of a fucking piece of mountain. Because we're already on the side of one. We get to another one, and then you see people going up and down, and they got a rope built into it with knots in it so you can grab, because
even 3 steps, like
even
you're saying,
at that
feels like.
And I didn't think I was gonna be, have to need it. I feel like I'm pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Freaking, I go up there, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, I got the camera with me because I'm trying to document shit too, and I'm just like going. And then there was at one point I felt myself black out for us, and then I was like, I gotta stop. I can't take another step, or I'm like, it's like, that just happened?
Yeah, it's scary.
And then, so I sit down and I'm just like waiting. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get to the top. Meanwhile, at this point, I think you've already passed me, because remember, Trevor's horse came in last.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm already like halfway. Trevor's like starting to pass.
Yeah.
And
slowly though. I'm not passing.
Yeah, not fast.
I'm like, you gotta grab, give yourself maybe 2 beats. Because I'm telling you, man, I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
I know,
in terms
it's crazy.
not being in tune with your body or like what you're capable of physically. You're like, I do this all the time.
You gotta really slow down.
Yeah,
You really like. So when you think about it, when you really breathe fast, this is usually when you're moving fast.
Yeah.
But when you're moving slow right there, so you gotta breathe slow. So then we get to the the top where a lot of people end up taking this famous picture with like either llamas or they get to take and you can see the rainbow thing up. But then there's even more mountain to get to the very, very, very top,
which is 16,000 feet.
Which, bing, like, and I'm telling you, that's why, like, I'm just glad I made it to that flat part where everybody takes the picture, because I'm telling you, if I would have kept going, I was like, I was on the ground like this. Just please leave me be. You know, if people want to take pictures and shit, I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to make it last, like Keith Sweat. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo.
Hey, we really did keep trying to take pictures. He was like, all right, man. All right, yo.
But I'm present. I was appreciating it, and I was just like, cool. But then, now we gotta go back.
Wait, let me tell
now
my
we gotta go back.
So I'm like, there's like the thing that goes like this. You're hanging on to it. Then there's a platform. There's like a rainbow mountain here, and then there's another stairs that go up to the top right here. All right. And so I'm like, when I get to this area, I'm like, you got to make a decision. You can either go or you can stay here. I was like, when you coming back to Peru?
Yeah.
I said, you got to go, dude. So I started going halfway,
No, for real.
started freaking out because like he's talking about the blacking out shit. And guys, the mountain you're on, if you do one false step, you're dead is what I'm trying to say. Like everything is, falling. You can't, there's no like, oh, I'm kind of be flimsy with it. Like everything, you're like, okay, I'm going to step right here. Yeah. I'm going to sit right here. Give me a little 2 breaths. Then I meet this guy who's from Mexico City. His name is Miguel. We both were like, because you start connecting with people. When you're on the brink of death, everybody's your best friend. Everybody's like, hey, we're in this together, bro. Yeah. You know, like if you're on a ship and it starts flooding, whoever's next to you, like, let's, it's you and me.
It's like hot yoga.
Right.
Like, for real.
They're like, it's crazy, huh? Intense,
man.
Huh?
So you guys like bonded in that moment.
Bonded,
and you guys.
I was like, we can do this, man. I was like, what's your name? He's like, Miguel. He's like, what's your name? I said, Trevor, man. He's like, let's go. We were like, so I finally get to the top. That's how I felt when I got to the top. I was like, whew. Everybody's clapping, high-fiving up there because there was few up there, and then they had just a little thing that says, hey, you made it, blah, blah.
Oh, for real?
In the ground, you know, a little metal
that's
thing.
dope. That's dope.
That was trippy.
Yeah, then you had to go back, and then...
It's also difficult.
Long story short, I threw up. And I got altitude sickness. But, yeah. Can't go too high. Oxygen is good for you. You know, we like oxygen.
Let's get into cinema really quick.
Oh yeah,
because it's not
cinema. It's cinema. Okay.
All right, cinema section.
Let's talk about you. We mentioned him yesterday a little bit. Old Ben. And you're gonna
Ben
say
Affleck?
which one exactly? I knew you were gonna go there, but I was going Stiller.
Oh, Ben Stiller.
With the Bens, okay. Let's talk about both of them. Let's talk about both of them.
All right.
Stiller and Affleck.
So top 3 Ben, top 3 Ben.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Top 3 Ben Stiller. I'm gonna go Mystery Men, Meet the Fockers. Dodgeball.
Dang, that's a good one. Dodgeball is clutch.
Yeah, those are my 3 right there.
I'd also throw Vince Vaughn. That's Vince Vaughn.
He needs his own segment.
But he's gonna get his own
segment. He gets his own segment.
And then we talk about. I liked. You said Mystery Men. I kind of like Zoolander. The first one. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I want to change mine.
I liked him on Happy Gilmore too.
Oh, he was great. He said, "I will put you to sleep."
He would go to sleep. He always has a good part.
Hey, I changed mine, bro.
What's that?
Mystery Man, Meet the Parents, and Tropic Thunder.
Ooh, Tropic Thunder. You love that one.
I love that movie, dude. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
All right, you gonna go Affleck?
Let's go Affleck. Are you looking it up, dude?
I'm looking at the Stiller ones we may have missed.
Okay. Go.
Just to see. Night at the Museum. Oh, there's 2 that I really like go on my top.
Okay, go.
Along Came Polly. Love that one. And
Heartbreak Kid.
Something About Mary. Something About Mary, but Heartbreak Kid is a really good one.
Was one of my favorite ones too. He's good.
Yeah. And he directs a lot of those too.
Did you know he directed Cable Guy?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm telling you. The heavy hitters out here be behind the damn camera, dog. They be like trying to, and they right. Somebody that's like that too is Judd Apatow. I love
like
him.
Judd, but he hasn't been in stuff as much. He's more of a producer.
Yeah, he's more of like writer, director, producer. Nice. You know what I'm saying? But I just love how he, like, you know, puts it together. Where were you? Oh, Affleck. Go Affleck.
All right, I got you. Ben Affleck.
You know, it's Affleck, not Affleck, but.
All right, Gone Girl.
That
was one of my favorite performances from him. I gotta do it, man. Daredevil, dude.
Say it.
Gotta do it, Daredevil, bro.
Nice.
And not easy. Not easy on that.
All right, let me cut in.
Are you looking him up?
Yes.
Dude.
I want to make sure we don't miss him, but you said Gone Girl. That's good.
That's one of my favorite ones, his performance on that.
And then I'm going to go Armageddon.
Didn't see that.
He's in that.
I haven't seen that. Is that with Sean Connery?
He killed it, though.
Sean Connery's in that?
No, freaking Bruce Willis. Armageddon? Never
seen it.
Oh my God!
That song, though.
But you'd love it if you saw it.
Okay, bet.
And Pearl Harbor. Oh, that's a good one too.
That ain't in my top 3. All respect to the event and what went down.
Movie wise, thought it was a pretty decent movie though. Yeah, that's dope. And I actually like that last one, Air. That one was dope too. The Michael Jordan story.
Air was good.
Air was dope. Just because, like, you know what I mean? Like, what Jordan did for Nike, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was really cool, the way they told that story and just trying to acquire him. Just talking about, you know, just having value in who you are and seeing and predicting, like, how great you can be and banking on yourself like that. I thought that was cool. On both sides, because they were all risking something.
That's what it takes, bro. You gotta, it's gotta be that.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like when everybody's answer is no. It makes me feel like I'm in line with all the greatest CEOs, entrepreneurs, creatives of all time. All of them had the moment where everybody's like, this is a bad idea. And they like, actually, I think it's a good idea. And I believe it's a good idea. And guess what? It was a good idea.
You just really need the people that kind of feel the same way.
Yeah.
And I say kind of because not everybody feels exactly the same way, but you just need somebody, like some people that can get shit done.
Yeah.
That share the vision with you ultimately, and that's just to make something great, just create something dope, you know.
Can you name these guys right here?
Where? That's freaking. This is Darth Maul, Darth Vader, and that's the Sith. Come on, dude, I ain't a rookie. Do you know what movie that's from?
No disrespect.
I like how we got the Star Wars setup. Shout out to Michael
Love.
Shout out to
Michael Love.
For getting the Star Wars setup. Okay, I wanna go somewhere we haven't really gone. There.
It's complicated.
It's complicated. Let's paint a scenario for the peeps. I got one because we were talking about it earlier. Your eyes just kind of go one way, and you see something on the phone that you didn't want to see. Like, are you? And then it becomes known, and then you like actually bring it up, and now you guys talk about it. Now it's a thing. Can you ever really go back to the normal thing after seeing something that maybe you didn't want to see? It's complicated. Or is it too complicated?
I think that it's definitely complicated. And it's very dependent upon the relationship and how deep they're in and, you know, where both people are at. I think that, let's just put me in it because that's what the question is. If I'm looking and I see on the phone something I don't want to see, and then I bring it up and I say, hey, we talk about it, and you're saying, can it ever go back to being like a regular relationship? Or
I mean, could it ever go back to you kind of just forgetting what you saw? and just kind of moving forward into a new space.
I'm capable of that. Yes.
Yeah.
I am capable of that.
Does it depend on what it was, or could it be anything in that thing?
It could be anything, because I think any level of lying hurts me the same. Other people feel a different way, but like to me, I'm like, if you lied to me about kissing or fucking someone, to me both would hurt me the same amount. I'm not gonna be like, oh, because you fucked at me more.
Yeah.
Because you just, the lie itself and there's.
Yeah.
I don't think you can pick and choose between that. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Right. No, I feel you on that. And before we go further, I just want to take a break to, shout out to the monster. No. And the thing is too, it doesn't necessarily have to be like something where they lied or they did something. But even if it's like, dang, you saw it and you're just like, dang. So, like, why, I wonder what, why is that person in their phone or whatever? It's like, because you don't really know. Sometimes you really don't know what it is. That's why I just say, mind your business.
Don't go through the phones,
don't
but
look
also
and don't fucking worry about it.
I want to say both sides. I feel like men get it a lot. It's both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Going through the phone, you will find something.
It don't matter who it is.
Doesn't matter.
I think your phone is like going through your like
journal, your diary,
your dirty laundry a little bit. It's kind of like
diary,
going through
your journal.
Yeah, going through your closet. Don't go in my closet. And I've had that. I had somebody. I let them stay. I let them reside.
I allowed them to rest.
After a fine evening. And then
candlelit dinner.
And then I go and out to the world to go make some more bacon. That sweet bacon you love. And as I come home, this just shit's thrown away. So I'm like, where's
too clean? It's too clean.
No, like stuff that I know is supposed to be there. I'm just like, where's it at? And then this person done threw away my stuff. Looked through just personal shit. Looked through stuff I forgot I had. I was like, dang, that's wild.
I think that's happened to me, and they just haven't said anything.
Come on, like. I ain't trying to go through people's just belongings.
It's weird though too. I feel wrong doing
They be trying to dig, boy.
It feels wrong for me because I feel like that's an assault in itself. I'm really. I
don't sit here trying to pull this.
I don't believe in this so much that I'm gonna go like actually look for shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just have learned just over time. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like in all seriousness, I understand like wanting to know you have some suspicion or you had a dream. Y'all be having dreams.
True.
But my thing is like you just can't spend the majority of your day worrying about what somebody else is doing because I feel like it will all come out in the light anyways and. What your life is going to be with that person will be it's going to make its way, so you don't have to do extra work in trying to make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
I think people do that just to prove themselves right sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need because you just spend a lot of hours and a lot of energy putting into trying to almost and proving that person wrong or proving that person did something. It's like if you feel that way about the person anyways,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, why are you even doing this?
Why are you doing it?
You know what I'm saying?
Why are you doing it? Exactly.
Because that's too much energy in the wrong places, like in my opinion.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Are you a second chancer, third chancer? Like you give a lot of chances, or you're just like?
I feel like once I've made the decision, I'm an unlimited chancer, and that could be good or bad. You know what I'm saying? But if I've made the decision and like this is what I've put my mind to and like how I want my life to go, and things are gonna happen. Things are gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel too. We came up like that. That we came up with the unconditional love. Not saying that other people didn't, but I feel like our love.
I don't think we've had a close example of that.
I think we hadn't had it like.
I think we've always been like that. I'm just saying I don't think we got it from.
I think our parents preached it, but they didn't necessarily have it. They weren't gifted as much of the type of love they probably envisioned, but they did showcase us an unconditional love in a sense of like for our kids, for what we're trying to do. I thought they did they preached that at least. You know what I'm saying? Mom, dad, both of them always teaching us to love other people, and
But in terms of relationship, I feel like I was more unforgiving earlier on. Mm-hmm. And the more like I was self-conscious and like aware, it made me be more forgiving of my partner, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it took time for me to get to that place of the unlimited or the unconditional love because I don't think I was there before. I think there's times like, oh, this happens, I'm going. This happens, I'm up. You know what I mean? And then
I felt like that
later
for sure too.
in my later relationships, it was more like, all right, we'll make it work. I feel like that was more the vibe.
I think the older you get, the
Like, we'll
more you
figure it out.
realize that that's probably the way to go about it.
Because it's the 90% versus the 10% uncomfortability or 20% uncomfortability. Like
It's the Lady Gaga.
What's that?
There could be 99 people.
Oh my gosh!
in the room.
And that one person.
And that one person
walks in the room and says, "I see you." No, I see you.
And but she ain't lying though. All it takes is one. It just takes one person that gets how you operate. That gets you.
True.
That gets it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It only takes one. So.
Yeah.
Speaking of ones, because I think there's a lot of ones on It's Complicated. I want to just talk about
a lot of number ones.
There's a lot of number one smashes on that thing.
It's Complicated. Yeah, album came out.
Let's talk about one of the tracks on there. I liked something that I liked that we didn't get to talk about last time. Let's look at the list. I wanna dig into that shit. The breath work. You gotta get that breath work, Charlie. You know what I was thinking?
Why did you?
You know what I was thinking, Michael? I was thinking we talk about All the Way. Let's talk about that one.
You were talking about that record?
Let's talk about that record.
It's a cool record.
It's a cool record.
I think that's a good record.
It's super dope. I really like that record.
I really like that
record. Shout out to the Gittins Bros, which also I love supporting people that move like how we move.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Damn, that's all right on cue. No, but for real though, I love that. And did you know? I think Breland wrote on that one too.
Did he really?
Did you know that?
No, I didn't
know that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out Breland. Amazing songwriter, artist. Proud of him, and he's been doing it. He's been doing what everybody's seeing him do.
Yeah.
Forever since I've met the guy. You know, now the world is not privy to it, which I'm happy about.
Right. and that's just crazy. I want to touch on that for a second because, you know, he did right now on one of the other projects. So this whole project itself is like comprised of people that we've worked with
for a long time.
These ain't like new people. We have like our squad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This is our Adam Sandler squad. You know what I mean? And we stay true to that. You know what I mean? It's the BORNART way.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But for real, and so I feel like Breland, he's one of those guys that I always like notice. Like the dude was super talented. And I like how he's, you know, he went into that country space because, you know, they say that we can't do this, they can't do that. And I want to give him his props that like country. He really did. He stepped into that thing, and I feel like he's gone through some stuff that people don't really know about.
Yeah.
That I think that, you know what I'm saying, he's taking it, he's handling it strong. You know what I'm saying, to be able to bear the weight of just being one of those guys in the country music space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And what I love about him is something that when you told me, you were like, yo, don't be afraid to put songs out, et cetera, et cetera. He's somebody who writes good songs, amazing songs over and over and over and over. So there's like, it doesn't matter. Let's say, because I feel like people have been taken advantage of before. Somebody probably is like, you know, effed him over in a deal or something or whatever, and he'll just come back and write another smash. You know what I'm saying? And I think
right.
That's something to be
smashes
acknowledged. He writes smashes.
Sometimes when you're good at something, you're just good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, like we just do this stuff in our sleep.
Yeah.
But 10,000 hours though, you know what I'm saying? Putting in the 10,000 hours, you don't get here.
I think we've definitely beat that.
Yeah, for sure.
By like thousands and thousands of hours. I think.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I want to do a little segment presented by Monster.
This is a little segment we like to do. Good energy.
Yeah. Dude.
Shallow Hal,
once a gal.
Classic movie.
Yeah.
Would you want to see like that?
It's funny that you brought him up. What'd you say?
You heard my question,
what I want to
bro.
see like that?
Would you want to see the world like that?
I think I already do.
Shut the.
Honestly.
No, dude.
No, I see everybody for the beauty that they have. And it does not matter. No, I'm just kidding. It does. We were talking about that today, actually. So I feel like it's the equivalent, like when men, you know, they look at an attractive woman or whatever, it's just like, yo, that's something that I like, and it definitely, like, when you talk attraction, it just draws you to it. You know what I'm saying? And people can say what they want, but then I feel like when women like look at guys, I feel like the equivalent to that could be, you know, like a status or a money thing. But and I think people might take that the wrong way sometimes. And it's the protection. I look at the girls that I'm attracted to. I do think about, like, you know what I'm saying, kids and like, you know, the motherly qualities that she's gonna have.
100%.
That's important to me.
That is
you know what I'm saying?
Important.
So she's probably looking at me like, is this dude gonna be able to take care of us as a family? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I mean? I used to think it was like something where she's just trying to like get me or something. And some girls are like that, but it's like it ain't always about that. You know what I mean?
But it is sometimes.
But it is sometimes, and you do got to watch out, and you got to be able to.
But I like
tell.
that perspective, and I actually, that's a
you know what I'm saying?
a unique way of looking at it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because it's
safety, protection,
you want to
security.
make sure I got you. Yeah. But I want the same thing.
Exactly.
I notice when a girl like does little things for me that makes my day a little bit better and makes my life a little easier. Trust me, I notice it, and then I'm like, man, if we keep doing this and we keep moving like this, like we're both gonna have a good life, because I'm gonna give her the parts that I know she's looking for, and she's gonna be able to give me that. And you ain't got to be the richest man in the world to like take care of a woman. That's not what I mean either.
Yeah,
it's like you just have to be able to provide some type of like a comfortable life, you know, like just like you would want her to do. You know what I'm saying? Peace,
that makes sense.
Bring peace, bring that love, whatever it is. So, and that's good energy. You know?
What if the woman of your dreams or the woman that you love doesn't love your dog?
Then she's probably out of there.
She got to get out of there, right?
Yeah.
But it's perfect. She's perfect. She's perfect, Ian.
If you have a beef with dogs,
there's something wrong.
Something going on with you. And we're going to get down to the bottom of it. But for real though, like if you or just animals.
Yeah. I do think there's something missing if somebody doesn't fuck.
And I get it, you know, somebody got bit by a dog before or something like that.
But also grow up, okay?
They'd be like, no,
I'm serious. I'm saying,
I will hit your dog.
Hit your dog, bro. Hit your dog, bro.
Man, I've had people be super scared of
That's
our
ridiculous,
pups,
dude.
but
they're awesome creatures and they're lovely creatures.
So because I've dated people who have cats, and I'm allergic to cats.
Ian is allergic to cats.
Yeah, but I still weather the storm. Because that's what I do. I'll give me some Allegra and some eye drops, and we'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
Honestly, I feel like now I'm a little bit more adapted to it, to be honest.
No, you are.
It doesn't really bother me as much. But, you know, one cat's fine, and we're not talking three.
I was allergic to cats, too, and I didn't know it. I just realized I was throwing up every time I was at my Aunt Cheryl's house. She had like 9 cats.
Yeah, that house felt like it was like every time smothering me.
Yeah, my eyes. But at the time, I didn't realize. And then I was like,
why
maybe
am I feeling like this?
I'm allergic.
We're allergic to cats, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's wild.
Do you think cats were like gods? Why do people worship cats?
I don't know. There's something about them, though. They are different. And sometimes too, you don't really consider like a lion or a cheetah being a cat, and they
give me more dog qualities though. If I'm being honest, big cats, they are cats, but
no matter what.
I agree.
It's crazy, but I get what you're saying. I think dog quality is more like a bear. I consider a bear a little bit more like
Blade looks like the werewolf from Harry Potter: Prisoner of Azkaban, but not the one that turns into the actual wolf, but the teacher. That kind of, do you know what I'm talking about? Let me look up this photo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about that one guy, the not Sirius Black, but the other dude.
Yeah, the redhead dude.
Yep, with the mustache.
He said, Harry, you must never tell your...
Great. Hold on, I got something for y'all. Since you bringing that up, I got something for you real quick. Because I think this is cool. Y'all don't tell me you know who this is.
So here's the reason I don't care that I can't do a handstand or splits. I was 11 years old when I started in the most phenomenally successful franchise of all time. I have some of the greatest British actors of all time on my speed dial on my phone. I have Gary Oldman, Alan Rickman, Maggie Smith, Danny Dyer. I have Danny Dyer on my phone.
Yeah, but can you do this?
The guy's doing a handstand with push-ups.
I'm gonna call him. We're doing the same thing, Jake. I've appeared naked on a Broadway stage. I have kissed Emma Watson. I'm the most famous person you've ever been near. Jake, you ready? Right.
Person you've ever been near.
Daniel Radcliffe. I can't imagine Daniel Radcliffe going off at me.
Remus Lupin. What if that was real?
I'd laugh at somebody.
Wasn't Dennis Quaid's real?
They said that he was acting on that one.
Man,
it was actually for a role in the movie.
I think they flew him to SNL right after that to cover the say because they did say that he was playing it first.
Hey man, that's my dream, dude.
SNL.
We're coming for you.
We're coming. That would be sick, dude.
I've always wanted to be in it. You know what I'm saying? Do something. I'd be one of those people that play in the jury or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do anything.
Dude, that would be sick.
I love SNL though. It's one of my favorite shows of all
Classic.
time. Classic.
Yeah. Who would you think is your? That's a hard question.
Favorite cast member?
That's a hard question, but I'm gonna go with Will Ferrell.
I can give you some. I love Tina Fey. Love Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon's great.
Yep. I like.
He's got a lot of energy.
Yeah. There's I like Bill Hader was always funny.
Bill Hader's funny.
That's the time I grew up in. You know,
Bill Hader is funny, dude. Isn't Hot Rod from that SNL?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not sure, but I did love Hot
Andy
Rod.
Samberg.
Hot Rod was my favorite.
Yeah, no, love that. He said, "Well, musical guy, Trevor Jackson." That'd be tight.
And then the little trumpet.
And then they do that cool ass photo shoot.
The little trumpet in the back. Saxophone playing.
Right.
That's hilarious.
I say let's close her on out. Bring it on.
All right, brotherly advice. Don't nip your wick at anything that moves, man.
No,
I'm just kidding.
That's really good advice for all the brothers out there. Wrap
He
it
says
up.
nipping
Don't
his
just
wick
go
at anything that moves.
dipping his wick in anything that damn moves.
That's from Talladega.
And don't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. But another one that's good. He said I'm gonna have to say.
Mine suck. My brotherly advice suck. I gotta get better ones.
Dude, you keep it simple. That's the thing. People gotta understand. It's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
You know,
the road to happiness is a lot simpler than you think.
Man,
or is it complicated?
I'd say is it complicated. Something that I'd say is embrace the idea of planning. You know what I'm saying? I used to not like it. I love to go off the cuff. But I've realized the more responsibility that I've had, the better off I am when I plan ahead.
Yes.
And if I can, because I can plan 6 days from now. Yeah. I can plan a week out. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, I have to do this, and then it just locks off your time. Time management's huge, and like trying to
I like this. I like
to
this,
smash
guys.
your goals and like kill your goals like that. But if you, that's how you end up procrastinating. You know, you know. But you got to give yourself deadlines. I think we kind of all got screwed up a little bit from school life and worrying about getting your paper turned in and what your grades are going to be and not listening to your teacher, you know, like, because those same ideas still matter in life. You know what I mean? We have due dates. The album's coming out this time. We have to have this done. I need you to type out this for me, whatever. Yeah. And we still got to get it done and do it. And then you realize, man, like, that's when people say we need a system, we need to build a system. It's like you're trying to build something that can help you be more efficient. Yes. So if you freaking plan, you can get a lot of big stuff done in your life. So that's my brotherly advice.
I like that.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say?
I think that was it. Go see Deadpool and Wolverine if you haven't already seen it.
Yeah, and go download and stream. It's complicated.
It's
on
complicated.
all platforms, on all DSPs.
On all DSPs.
On all platforms. We're getting the Grammy. We're going for the Grammy now.
Going for the Grammy, y'all.
We going for it all. We coming for it all.
Word to my mother. Word to my mother.
Word to mother. Moms.
My
Dukes and them. All right, okay.
Dude.
Sorry.
Word to Word to everybody.
Word to Juliana. Whoever's mom's name's that. You know whoever says the mom's first name.
Juliana's.
He said, I put that on Becky, son. Okay. All right. Okay. Barbara. This mom name's Barbara. What's the mom name?
Sarah, Shelly, Michelle.
Michelle's a classic.
Amy.
Amber.
And
right, for sure.
Stephanie.
You gotta always. There's always a Stephanie.
Teresa is a mom name for
definitely
sure.
a mom name.
Rhonda.
Yolanda.
Yolanda's definitely a mom name.
Yeah.
Is Shanita more of an auntie name or a mom name?
Shanita is an auntie name.
That's an auntie name, ain't it?
And is it auntie? Is it aunt? Is it TT?
Auntie.
Auntie?
It's auntie. I hate auntie. I hate TT.
What about
it's aunt?
Aunt Margaret.
Aunt Margaret.
Aunt Priscilla. Okay. What about Uncle name? I'm kidding.
I want
Tom.
one more question.
I'm kidding.
Favorite
Uncle Tom. Okay.
cinematic robot.
Favorite cinematic robot? What? Bicentennial Man? No, I'm kidding.
That's not a bad choice.
I was gonna go RoboCop. That's my guy.
I'm gonna go between Iron Giant and Sonny
From
iRobot.
R2D2 is Michael saying.
Very
R2D2
good.
is a
Very
great
good.
robot.
Classic robot.
I love a R2D2. C-3PO not so much.
Optimus Prime.
Damn.
Come
he is a
on.
robot. That's cheating though.
Hey,
That's cheating.
he's a robot, man.
He is a robot.
Wally's a great robot.
Who's another robot? What's another robot? I'm trying to think of any big robots out there.
I was rewatching that robot.
Shout out to the robots. Remember, we shouted you out here on the Scenic Route first to the robots.
In
AI. We love y'all.
3005. When y'all hear this, we carry nothing but love in our
Your
hearts.
ancestors
been through a lot.
always
If you
being
find
controlled
our
by the man.
bodies,
We get it.
Bring us back with the DNA. I'd love to come back.
I was about to say,
I'd love to come back. I'd love to come back.
I'd love to revisit
It could be year
this.
5002, man.
They'd be like, damn, I love what you guys done with the place.
Hey, this is tight.
Impressed me, though. We talking all this stuff
What
about
if
AI.
it was the exact same? Wouldn't that be scary? What if it cycled around once and it was like the exact same time?
Oh,
like life was the same.
That would be
like
wild.
maybe it got super advanced, it got destroyed, and then it started from the beginning again by the time you came back.
That's why I like the Flash.
Great
Because
character.
of he just couldn't change it. You know,
What's meant to be is meant to be.
What's meant to be is meant to be. No, for sure. Yeah.
Why do trees mimic lungs? They do.
They
the way
do.
they look like lungs. The veins in your lungs just look like a tree.
Yeah.
Without the leaves on it. And also oranges, there's a lot of similarities between fruit, trees, humans, and like reproduction and all that shit.
Absolutely.
Very interesting.
Trees are life. They're living beings. Yeah.
All right. One love, guys. This is
One love.
the
Shout out to the
episode.
trees.
This is the scenic route where we shoot the breeze with ease because
taking your time is a luxury.